Hello, welcome back. Let's start our series. And number one, I think, out of the four is fuel. Now, I know this might be so simple to many of you, but it's very, very crucial to do the numbers. It's important when you're budgeting to do the numbers. At PDP, we have a goal to spend 20 to 25% on fuel to gross ratio. So what does that mean? I've heard miles per gallon, but what is fuel to gross ratio? So an example, on a $4,000 load, budget-wise, you have to spend not more than $800 to $1,000 on fuel. Sad to say, there's a lot of people who agree with this, but they just don't do it. And with people who, like on the 4,000, they spend 50%, which is $2,000. Imagine this, on this one load, that's a difference of $1,200 to $1,000 just wasted. What would you be able to do with that money? But it just goes away to the oil companies. There's a couple ways how you can do this, but I think it's a combination of all of these things that you ought to do to reach this goal. Otherwise, you can't do just one or the other and expect that, to chance that it'll just land there. No. So there's a couple things. Miles per gallon, yes, you got to make sure that you are, reaching the goal. A lot of the newer trucks, they can go up to 7 or 8 miles to the gallon. So if your trucks cannot do that, or if you're thinking that's not possible, in looking at others, it has to do not only with capability of the truck reaching that, but also self-control of the driver. And there's a couple ways how you can do this. So, idling. I get a lot of people say, Peter, it's cold outside, it's hot outside. I gotta have my truck on. And look, I get it. It's, you want to be comfortable. However, there's absolutely no reason why you should have the truck on if you go to a truck stop, if you are outside of your truck. If you're not in the truck, there's no reason why it should be on. It's just wasting fuel. Also, I think that when you go to in the spring or fall, the temperatures are very nice, in many places of the country, and between 55, 70 Fahrenheit, why would you need the truck on? So there's some people who think the truck always has to be on. And the problem with that is you're just wasting fuel, and it's your money. You're wasting your money. Now, that's up to you to decide if you want to continue doing that, but I'm just telling you, if you want to save, if you want to make money, there's absolutely no reason for unnecessary idling. There's one more thing about idling, that's APU. You've heard of it, and it's great. I mean, I personally don't like it to some extent, but if I would have it, I would use it. But I would strongly suggest you still do not let it idle all the time, because that's your money. Okay, so the next is speeding. So I got some drivers that argue with me saying that driving, ridiculous 85 miles per hour is not going to influence on your miles per gallon, on your fuel economy. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to break it to you, but that's just not true. I mean, first of all, it's bad for safety reasons, and you should not be doing it. But I guess the main question you got to ask yourself is, do you want to deliver that load faster, or do you want to make money from that load? The choice is yours. I think that anything over 67, 70 miles per hour starts, where it's starting to be unnecessary. Anything over is you're just blowing it out of the exhaust, and you're wasting a lot of money. Your miles per gallon will never be good if you speed a lot. So do you like these videos? Do you like these tips? There's going to be more on this topic and some more coming up later. See you next time.